Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. It is the TheTranspondster here with you today, and I am back with another speed build in The Sims 4. I am doing another limited pack build for you guys. I thought it was a good idea to share a little more of those because I know that not everyone can afford all the expansion packs, or they simply don't want all the expansion packs. So I thought I would do two of the newer ones today. They're not the most recent expansion packs, but within the last couple years, we've gone growing together and high school years, and I thought that they paired nicely together. They came out one right after the other in terms of expansion pack, and we're actually building in Copperdale off of the fair. You can kind of see it in the background as we're working on the build. It was originally going to be just high school years, but I really wanted to use these windows from growing together, so I added that one in the mix, and I think that it ends up being okay because in reality we're still only using the 3 packs and it is easily downloadable by so many people. I struggled a little bit with the floor plan here. I always do on this lot. I feel like this lot needs to be bigger because every time I build a house here, it literally stretches the whole size of the lot, and I'm always trying to build one on the smaller side, so that is a little disappointing. Like, I wish I could have gotten the backyard in behind the house instead of on the side, because you would have had a better view of the water. I guess it ends up being a side yard instead of a backyard, ends up being blocked by the house from all your nice views around. And then when it came to doing the windows, I realized that the side with the water also had kind of not the best rooms to be placed there. Like, it's your bathroom, which you have a window facing the back of the house, and it's a stained glass one because obviously you don't want people seeing in your bathroom while you're going, especially when you live that close to such a bumping area. And then the other window on that side of the house is the hallway and the kitchen. So while I do an open floor plan with the kitchen and living room, I do really wish that the living room had the big grand view, or like the master bedroom. In the bedrooms, I do kind of add space for closets, but I don't put anything in them because I don't have a family created to live in this home. I do keep it to just the necessities, so it is pretty empty inside. You do have your kitchen furnished and you have your bathroom furnished, and all your pod lights are in. You can change them out as you decorate or just leave them how you are, whatever suits your gameplay and your style. And then I tried to do something a little different with the bathroom. I wanted to have a little walk-in shower, but I was also trying to keep this house somewhat on a budget. I didn't know if I wanted it to end up being a starter home because originally that is the home that's on this lot, and I do want to make sure that when I'm building my save file, I have starter homes in all of the worlds so you could just create a sim and move them on in. I think technically you could still buy this house. You would just have to choose to do so without any of the furnishings. And then obviously you would end up putting in different countertops and whatnot, because I did choose some that are on the more expensive side because I didn't really like the look of the cheaper ones. It just felt a little bit too mid-century or modern as opposed to the kind of style I was hoping for. Again, like, I would think that this house has been around for some time and it's not necessarily new, so it wouldn't have all the upgraded fixtures. I did add a basement here because in my head, I wanted there to be laundry downstairs if your sim did move in, but if you don't have the laundry day pack, you can absolutely use the basement for something else. There is nothing down there, so it's free game. I left it pretty bland in terms of the floor and the walls. I just copied the wallpaper from the floor above because I didn't want to leave it with no wallpaper. And then the flooring, I just made it concrete because I really wanted the basement to look like it was unfinished. And if your Sims did move in here, they could choose to maybe finish it, and you can always expand it. It is not the whole size of the house. So if you really wanted to, you could make the basement the size of the house itself, and make it a house that your Sims can grow into more, as opposed to it just being a 2-bedroom home. Laundry is something that I've been trying to make more of a point to use because I find that I don't use it, and I end up honestly just using the pack for some of the furniture items, which it wouldn't be the first pack I've done that with. We all know my wedding stories is broken and super buggy, but gosh, are the build buy items so pretty. I wish there was more. I always wish that this game added more. I'm a little kind of disappointed in how this kitchen turned out. It's not inherently bad. I imagined something different for it. I really wanted to have some green cabinets on the island, and then I wanted some maybe light wood or white cabinets on the wall, but I couldn't find any that matched, so I ended up just keeping them kind of plain and brown. I did play around with the green country kitchen kit, but then I realized that I was trying to do a limited pack and I couldn't use that one, and I had to make do with what I had. One thing I love about the debug menu are the little pave stones that you can make custom pathways with. It's really easy to make it so it kind of fades out. You just start to spread the rocks a little farther apart, and then I always put terrain paint under that to make it look a little more worn in. I'm just getting the mailbox and garbage can outside so that your Sims have everything that they need to get started. You would just need to get them a bed and maybe some things to do. There isn't a whole lot of room on the inside of this home, but I feel like with the outdoor space, you could probably get some skill building stuff outside instead of inside. And then there's always that basement, like I said before, for you to grow into. But I do believe that in the living space, you can fit a living room, kitchen, and possibly a dining table, but if not, you do have the island you can plop some bar stools at and call it a day. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I guess it's a finished shell. It's not a shell for you to build, but one that I completed on the outside for you, and I hope you look forward to using it in your game or just seeing more content that I create. I'm having so much fun doing this, and I just love being here. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. I will be posting another video in the next week. I have decided that I'm going to post every Sunday and then shorts on Saturday, and maybe some more sprinkled throughout the week if I am backed up on content for you guys. I will be returning to work from my maternity leave soon, so I'll be interested to see how my balance goes with that, but this is not something I intend on stopping, and I hope that we can really grow our community here. So again, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!